we don't need any of these. Actually, we do need red. I've just seen what our health's at. Hello guys, welcome back to some more hardcore Valheim. Today we're going to be continuing where we left off last time. So between last episode and this episode, I said I was going to go out and do some material gathering, and that is exactly what I have done. So you may see a little bit below me, we have quite a bit of wood now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 250 wooden stacks down there. I've been getting some coal going. I've changed the players to 1. I don't know. Again, I don't know if I have to do that every single time, but I'm going to anyway, just to make sure that we are on the right difficulty every time we start this world up. Cool. So, grab some coal here. Come into here. We still haven't died, by the way. Just show you the map. No death markers anywhere of the sorts. But yeah, so which way? Our boat's all the way out the back over here. So I went out and I did gather up an absolute ton of copper and tin. Let's pull our boat in over here a little bit more. So yeah, we'll move the boat round to the front here and then we'll get a cart and move all this stuff up. But you can see I have an entire boat full of copper and tin. Tin I don't think we're going to need as much of, and I believe we've got some in the chest in the base anyway. So that's not too much of a concern. I needed more copper than anything else, purely because I want to make the copper knife today, and that does take 10 copper as well. So we're going to get that made, and we're going to try and get another bunch of stuff and things done. I believe we're on day 16 at the moment. So we're approaching day 20 pretty quickly. We've not had any random events or anything at the base, and I did chop down a bunch of trees around us as well. But yeah, we're going to get the pickaxe made today. We're going to get the copper knife made today, and hopefully get some of the bits of armor done as well. Again, I still do want to go out and get the troll armor regardless. It's probably not going to be our primary armor set for long. But it will be an armor set that we do use, especially for hunting, because I believe the bronze one slows you down, if I remember correctly. Right, let's jump out here. Park the boat up. And we're going to quickly make a cart so we can cart all of this stuff back up here. There we go. So now we've made our very first cart. We can use this to come all the way down here, load the boat up, and then we can run it all back up the hill. So we should be able to get all this up. We start getting some of this stuff smelted. And I think what we're probably going to do as well is go off and see if we can get some more crypts done today. So it's going to take a while to get all of this here smelted, but I'll do that off of camera. And in the meantime, while things are smelting, I'm going to go see if we can get some more Surtling cores. Beautiful, right. So we're going to let that smelt. I'm going to go off and see if I can find any more crypts nearby. And we can start gathering a little bit more of the Surtling cores. Okay, guys. So while we've been out hunting for these crypts, I've not actually found one as of yet. Oh. Speak a lie. There we go. There's one right out over there. But on the way out there, I did find this. This is a ruined ship. You don't see very many of these. They are quite rare in the game, but they do have these treasure chests in the middle of them. And I don't know. Let's dig below and see if there's any more. Because sometimes there might be some more under there. Hidden under the ground. But I believe we can deconstruct these boats here. And I believe they give us fine wood, but I'm not entirely sure. Should we do that or not? If you guys let me know whether we keep that as an aesthetic thing, because they are quite rare and I do like them, and having this one quite close to us is pretty cool. So we'll mark that as a shipwreck. And we'll decide what to do with that later, because I'm not sure if I want to take all the wood from that yet. We will be over encumbered if we do, so we're going to leave as is for the moment. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right. Let's grab all the bits and pieces around here, because you can never hoard too many materials. I can't anyway. And we're going to quickly head on back to the base. So we'll drop this portal down here. Run home, empty our inventories, and then we'll run through this one and see what we can get. And while we're back here, we might as well refire up the kiln and get all of this going. So we fill that one there up, and we'll come around here and fill this thing back up with coal. Actually, I tell you what, before we go back there, we might as well. We have enough copper on us now, I believe. Let's have a look. Copper knife. Yep, we need 2 pieces of wood. So let's grab another piece of wood out here. We might as well make the copper knife and upgrade here. So there we go. First level copper knife. And we can upgrade it once we hit a level 2 forge. Let's see what we need to do that. We need 2 bronze. And 10 copper. So for 2 bronze we can upgrade this thing. So we might as well go ahead and do that as well, because we can afford that. So we'll take 2 of those. And 2 of those. And we've got the 10 wood on us already. So let's quickly make 2 bronze and we'll get this up to level 2. Beautiful. So stick our mini anvils there. And now we have a level 2 forge. Fantastic. So now we can upgrade this copper knife with 4 copper and 8 dwarf eyes. I'm glad I've been hoarding these dwarf eyes a little bit. Because normally I don't. But again, I've never really used the knife. So I'm glad we are gathering it all. Right. Upgrade copper knife. Let's take it to the next level. So now it is up to... Next one is 8 copper and 16 dwarf eyes. That's a lot. But this is doing 10/10 pierce now. And this was 8 and 8. So it's slightly better already. So let's swap those 2 out there. And we'll chuck the flint one in there for the time being. And now let's head on and see if we can clear out this crypt. And cross our fingers that we get a load of Surtling cores. Enough to make another furnace at least. Or another smelter at least. Okay, so that wasn't the best crypt we've had so far, but we did get 5 Surtling cores off of it, which is more than enough to get us another smelter. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come back here. We are going to set up another one of these smelters. Lovely. Right, so we're going to place this one right next to this one here. I've leveled the floor out a little bit more. Don't worry, we will tidy this up later. Not going to be staying looking like this. Lovely. Now we'll go grab our other portal and off we go to find another crypt. Lovely. So I think we've explored this as far as we can. So I think now is time to head back in and then maybe head up to this crypt here that we saw. And hopefully we'll have a couple more around that area as well. Because we didn't explore that Black Forest too much. But I think this one here has now been completely ransacked. As much as we can. I haven't seen any more crypts around here. I've found a couple more pieces of copper on the way up here, but nothing too extreme. Nothing to brag about anyway. So yeah, we'll quickly loot through the rest of this. Just make sure there isn't anything actually up here, and then we'll head up to the other Black Forest and take our adventure from there. Oh, also, I've been using the copper knife a little bit here, and I feel like it's faster than the flint knife. I don't know if that's a thing, whether the speed increases. There's nothing about the speed on the information here, but it feels a lot quicker. Oh, there we go. Right, so we found another crypt right over here, right on the edge of the forest. Right, so let's have a quick search through this one. I'll tell you what, let's quickly chuck down our portal and bits first and make sure we have a way to get back home afterwards. And then we'll run through this and see how many cores we can get. Ooh, okay, right, so that was a little bit on the spicy side. I think we're just going to quickly head home and get our rested buff. Because I felt like I was running out of stamina there quite quickly. And we need every little bit of help we can get. We got down to almost halfway, almost under half health, I believe. We had a ghost coming after us. There's a level 1 skelly there. So we need to be a little bit more careful now, especially now that we're increasing the difficulty. We need to be overly aware of that and make sure that we stay in as safe as we can and getting as many buffs as we can as well while we're doing this. Right, cool. So round numero 2. Let's try this again and see how we get on. Hopefully nothing's waiting as soon as we get into the crypt. That would be a real bad time, but we're going to take our shield out just in case here. Right, so we've got a couple bits and pieces. What we're going to do is close that door there. And we'll see if we can pull any of these guys out here. We can get one at a time here. Come on. Come out. We can take him out. Let's take the ghost out. Right, that's the 2 worst ones down. Oh, and now we've broken our door as well. So we got 6 out of that one. Slightly better than the last one. It allows us to make another kiln at least, so we can make sure we keep up with our coal production. Right, here we are. So we've made it to the crypt we found on the way to the Elder in the last episode. Got one more leg to explore over here. So that one's a dead end there. And this one's a dead end here. So that is probably one of the worst crypts we've had so far. That was 2 Surtling cores. And we've just hit day 18. So we are 2 days away now from upgrading the player count again. I am just going to have a quick run back and forth. Just double check, make sure we did hit everything. Because this feels incredibly small for a dungeon. And yeah, no, that is unfortunately it. So we only got 2 cores out of that one. That was terrible. Hopefully we can find some better ones as we go through this Black Forest over here. So I'm going to be skirting the outskirts of the Black Forest because I seem to have more luck finding the crypts on the outskirts than I do in the middle. So I'm going to keep using this method until it no longer works for me. And there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Not even 5 seconds after mentioning it, we find a crypt on the outskirts. I mean, I think we got a bit of a swim for this one. Come in shallow land over here. So we're going to start taking a little bit of damage here. But hopefully nothing too bad. There we go. Right, we're going to hold up here. Let them come to us. Skeletons are going to deal with some of them for us. Hopefully they'll come take the balls out as well. Yeah, there you go. Right, so we've got 2 level 1 skeletons over there. So I think the best course of action is to start killing them from back here. They're half health, which helps. Okay, no, that could have been the end of it there. Run. We got a Thekia on, so we've got the stamina to outrun these guys. Oh, he did a big hit on us there, though. Took us down to 20 health. 20 health. And he almost got a swing in. That could have been the end of it there. Whew. Okay, right. So that was close. That is the closest we have gotten to losing this world so far. My heart went up into my throat just a little bit there. Right, okay. Let's put down a portal. We're going to go get our rested buff. Because again, we need every edge we can get at this stage. You just saw how hard those 1 stars can hit. You get 1 or 2 of them on you. And you... That could be it. That could be game over. We'd have to end it and start all over again. And I'm too invested in this now to do that. Right, okay, let's go again. So I've repaired everything. I've restoked the smelters. I've refilled the kiln. So we've got things going and making. And fingers crossed we survived this here. I've also cooked up some necktail because I'm genuinely concerned now. I think that close encounter has put me on edge just a little bit here. Okay, right. This is where I've been. This is what I'm worried about. Stuff like this. Right, okay. There's a bow and arrow skeletor in there. Right, let's close that. Ah! We're playing the pro strats right now. Right, so. Arrows. Can we get this rancid remains out of here? Can we hit him? I think we can shoot the spawner from here. So we can play that kind of safe. Let's swap out to this stuff here. Right, okay, we're losing our stamina a little bit here, and he is re-poisoning us every single time he hits us. So let's just run out this way real quick. Nope, that did not work at all, and now we're at a dead end. Okay, so you can't block these guys or parry them, so we're just going to have to go balls to the wall with this guy here. That was a bit rough. I'm not going to lie to you. That was extremely rough. So we've done 2 legs of this thing now, and we've just got this final one in front of us to do. We're up to 13 cores, so we've had 5 from here already. And it's looking like this might be a bit of a dud. It is indeed. At least we've got a core at the end of this, though. So that wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. I believe we got 6 cores out of that one, so it's pretty good going. And we've got a ton of good stuff as well. Ton of goodies. I'll tell you what, the more I scout about, the more locations I keep finding that I wish we built. It's not too late. It's not too late. There's a lot of things we can still move through the portal. And once we make all of our armor and stuff with the bronze, we can walk through portals with that as well. So that wouldn't be too big of a deal. I think if we scout now and then decide somewhere, because this is looking pretty nice. Have a river that cuts all the way through here. Next to the Black Forest. Probably more copper. Compared to where we are set up. But I don't know. We'll have a scout about and we'll see. There might be somewhere better that we decide to set up. Not entirely sure yet. We'll see where the swamp biome is. And we'll just have a bit of investigate and just see. Of all the maps I've played, I think this is probably one of my favourite world gens so far. I like all these little rivers and stuff. And I like the sort of... Like, the biomes seem quite big. But they're also broken up. It's just, it's good. It's a good spawn. It's a good seed. Oh, we got a skelly boy, right? Does he have any friends nearby? Right, let's take out some of these grey dwarves, probably. Actually, no. Oh, there he is, there he is. Yeah, there we go. So we've got another crypt here. Oh, this one's quite undercover. We don't need any of these. Actually, we do need red. I've just seen what our health's at. Oh my god. I think even if we got hit with a stone right now, that would be it. Right. I'm going to head over to the Elder because I know we've got a portal over there. We can quickly rename that and just run. Right, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. That was almost it. There has been so many close calls in this episode. I cannot believe it. I'm getting too overly confident. Way too overly confident. I don't know what I was thinking there. We almost got taken out so easily. 1 HP left. That was almost it. We are out of stamina. I don't know how we managed to survive that. Right. I'm heading home. Right. I don't know. This is a really stupid idea, but I'm going to go straight back. I'm going for that crypt. The crypt that we found, I'm going to go for it. It's actually scared me getting that close to dying there. And let's just get this clear. I think this will be the last one now. We've had too many close calls today. We're risking it far too much. Let's get this one done. Let's get home. And let's put all this behind us. Okay, so now we're hitting level 2 skeletons. This is starting to get tough. I don't know anymore. I don't know. There's too many close calls today. I just don't even know what to say at this point. Yeah, upgrades. Upgrades need to happen. That's just what it is. Upgrades need to happen today. Day 19, we are 1 day away from upping the player count once more. 1 day. Given how many close calls we've had today, I'm not looking forward to it so much. Yeah, this side's all done as well. So, oh, hang on, we're up to 10 circling cores. However, let me just double, triple check down this way, make sure we did get the 2 cores. We did indeed. Okay, so we're at 20 max. We're maxed out at 20. That's a good number to finish on. I'm happy with that. Let's go home. It's been a day. It's definitely been a day. So that was quite an adventure. We are going to do some other stuff and things today, though. Don't you worry. That was not all of it. Beautiful. Right, so now we've got our kilns kind of half in, half out the wall. Looks pretty cool, though. I like it. Bronze. Let's get going with the bronze, shall we? So let's have a look in the forge here and see what we want to make. So, bronze armor. Bronze axe. Bronze pickaxe. That's something we haven't actually got yet. So this is still connected to the Elder. The reason we haven't actually unlocked that yet is because we are missing a material which we're going to quickly pop through here and grab. Somehow I have not grabbed any core wood up until this point. Got ourselves a pine cone which allows us to replant these pine trees. We can also make a farm back home. And there we go. We've unlocked the fine wood bow. We've got the stag breaker. We've got log beams. We've got sharp stakes. Oh, we've unlocked all the stuff. We can make a fine wood bow. So that takes 10 fine wood, 10 core wood, and 2 deer hide. So let's come over here and make the better bow. So this does pierce 32 on its base. This is leveled up to level 3 and it's 28 at the moment. I believe we can upgrade it to level 4 at some point. And it takes up to 31, but that will be max level and it uses a lot of materials. So we're not going to bother with that. I mean, we will eventually, but for now, I think we're going to go with the fine wood bow because it also has, I believe, faster speed. Let me have a quick look here. Okay, all the bows reduce your movement speed as well. So now we can make the pickaxe and the cultivator. I think they're 2 things we probably should make off the get-go here. Lovely. There we go. Right. Okay. Forest is moving. Let's get ourselves going here. Right. 4. Let's get our axe out. Let's get out this door. He's going for my boat. I'm not too happy about that. Come here. So we're going to do this slowly. We're going to take this nice and easy. These shouldn't be too bad in the beginning. The further you get through the game, though, the harder they do get. I mean, we could very easily sit behind our walls and wait this out, but that's not the kind of gameplay I like to do. Rather take these on and challenge myself. Especially as they get harder as well. Especially as they get harder. But we definitely going to have some gear upgrades by then. Right, the forest has stopped moving, so I think all we need to do is take out what we've got here, and we should be good. But yeah, no, we survived our first one, which is cool stuff. I'm happy. Right, we're rocking and we're rolling. We're getting some upgrades. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head off. I'm going to do a little bit of resource gathering. Let's see if we can't make a little bit of more of the rest of this stuff, hopefully. And then what we'll do is we will go off on a little bit of an adventure with the boat and just kind of scout around what's around us, because we've not seen what's over here yet and we've not really looked up here. So I kind of want to unveil a bit of the map and we'll go sailing together, because we've not actually adventured with the boat as of yet. But yeah, so let me go off and get some bits and pieces done, and I will catch you guys in just a bit. Hello guys, so welcome back. I have gone out and I've gathered. It's been a couple days since the last segment of recording there, but we went out and we gathered a absolute ton of stuff. So the main thing we got is we got the copper that we needed to finish off the armor sets. Also, I've just noticed now that the past video, a majority of this one, the audio was a bit messed up with in-game sounds. So I put a equalizer booster on my new headphones. I was playing around with some settings, And I put base mode on just to sort of roll with it for a little bit and see how it sounded. It sounded pretty good for me. However, on the recording side, it's coming out really bassy. I'm going to have a play and see if I can tweak it within my video editor. But if not, I do apologize for it. But I figured it out. I fixed it. So fingers crossed that that is it. And it should go back to normal. I believe it was the equalizer. I'm not sure if it was that or if my microphone was picking up stuff from my headphone. But either way, going forward, it should be sorted. Fingers crossed. But yes, so anyway, I'm going to quickly empty out all of this stuff. I'll just quickly go over what we got. So we got the copper that we needed. So now we can actually, let's take this. And let's go on an adventure. I've grabbed the portal with us as well. Just in case. I've grabbed materials to make a portal at the very least. Just in case we find somewhere really cool that we do want to set up. But look at the mountains in the background there. We've got some good mountains near us. And I believe the mountains connect to this island here. So I have to pop over and have a look. Yeah, it looks like it's all part of the same landmass. But yeah, so we're going to go out, have a little scout about, see what we can find. And then I'll come back to you guys when we've... I think we'll probably come around here and loop down as far as we can. And then maybe cut across back here once we've got to down this far. Just to sort of open it up a little bit more. Because our home's here now. And I'd like to kind of explore a nice big radius around it. So yeah, potentially we could even just move slightly. So we could move our house just to over here if we wanted to. Because that's quite a nice flat little area that we have over there. I'll tell you what, this is looking quite nice. Got a nice big mountain there. We got some nice big open plains here. Yeah, I think we're probably going to move over there, if I'm honest. Oh, we got another crypt. Let's quickly mark this one. Oh, so we'll come back to that one at a later date. Am I being shot by a skeleton? I am. That's a level 1 skelly as well. We've already tangled with those enough today, I think. So let's just keep moving. Right, so yeah, looking back on it now, I think definitely this is the place to set up. I absolutely love this little, almost lagoon. And then we got rivers that lead off into the other bits as well, which is really nice. So we don't have to go around all the islands to come up here or around here to come up here. We've got this lovely little lake, rivers and stuff in the middle. But I think if we set up round about here, we've got way more space to build and expand and everything. We've got mountains here. We've got black forest over here. There's copper down there. There's crypts that we haven't explored yet. So it's all going to be new. So I think that's probably what we're going to start doing next episode. Is we're going to start moving and setting up our main base here. Because I just don't think this island is going to do us justice once we want to start expanding. Oh, okay, so it looks like we may have our first swamp. It doesn't really look like much, though. From what I can see, it's about 5 trees. And a couple of little pockets of islands. But we'll head over this way, because it might lead to some more swamp. If we're lucky. We'll just mark that as tower. But yeah, that... Hey, there we go. First official swamp biome. But yeah, that looks really cool. We could build something off of that in the middle of the water. That might be really super cool to do. Okay, so this swamp is looking way bigger than initial. Which I'm super happy about. Is that a crypt over there? No, I think that's another... Just another building over there. We got some guck on these trees here, which we're going to need at some point. Oh. Hold up. Right, we've got another tower dungeon thingy right under us. And what's this down here? Is this plains? This is look. Yep, okay. So that is a plains biome as well. We're going to stay very far away from that. Because if we get too close and there are mosquitoes, then we are in big trouble. Okay, so we're going to see if we can set up over here somewhere. I feel like this is probably going to be the best place for us. There doesn't seem to be too much spawning here at the minute. I've got a few leeches after us, but as long as we're super careful here, we should be alright. Oh, we can get some ancient wood as well. We don't have any of this yet. There we go. We got some ancient bark. We now make a bonfire. Nice. So let's grab, I tell you what, let's quickly just set up here. So we'll grab a workbench. That'll allow us to repair the boat at least. Let's drop you down there. Let's quickly repair you. Set that one to home. Just so we can pop back real quick. And then I think we're going to leave it here for today. So we've done quite well. We've had a little bit of a scout about. We've had some close calls today. I think going to the swamp was probably risking it. But we've survived it. So I'm happy. We know where our swamp is. We know where our plains are. Like, we're pretty set up. But I think what we're going to start doing is moving over here and getting ourselves a bit of a better infrastructure together. Because at the moment, this is a nice house. I like this house. We're going to keep this house here. But storage is becoming an issue. I'd like to build a separate building for storage. And at the moment, I'd have to build some swanky staircases up here, then flatten this out, then build something there and try and support it. And it's just not going to let me build as big as I'm planning to. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start moving everything over in the next episode. And start setting up over there. And then hopefully we can take the Elder on. If I get me some more copper and tin going as well, we can upgrade our bronze another level or 2, hopefully. And then we can go take the Elder on. If I make a couple more fire arrows as well. But thank you guys very much for watching. Again, I do apologize for the audio issues in the previous video and pretty much most of this video. But hopefully they are resolved now and it shouldn't be happening again. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did like it, do the usual stuff and things. And I shall see all of your beautiful faces in the next video. Goodbye.